The first final 3 date for Arie Luyendyk Jr. on The Bachelor goes to Kendall, who is feeling the pressure to get herself to a point where she's ready to get engaged by the end of the show. Their date starts out carefree and easy, though, as they ride dune buggies together. But Kendall can't shake the idea that she doesn't feel prepared to accept a proposal, while she knows Becca and Lauren both are. She admits that she won't feel comfortable spending an evening in the fantasy suite if she still doesn't feel ready to get engaged by the end of the evening. Over dinner, Kendall reveals to Arie that she wants him to consider her as more than just the quirky girl who likes taxidermy. He assures her that he genuinely does want to learn about the other sides to her. Kendall finally lets Arie know that she's falling in love with him. And he confirms that he's falling for her too. He asks her to join him in the fantasy suite, and she accepts. By the end of their date, Kendall admits that she's not only ready to accept a proposal from Arie but she's hoping for one. Next up is Lauren's one-on-one. The day starts off with a romantic plane ride over Peru, but Arie notices that Lauren seems a little distant. She admits that she's constantly worried about where he stands with the other girls and fears getting heartbroken. She even tells him that, as much as she knows they have something real, she doesn't know how much longer she can go on without reassurance that she's the only girl he sees. Arie freaks out over the possibility that Lauren may leave, but also knows that their relationship won't progress if he has to constantly reassure her that his feelings are real. Over dinner, Arie opens up to Lauren about how hard he fell for her on their date in Tuscany, and he tells her, flat out, that he loves her. It's the exact reassurance that Lauren needs, and she gladly accepts his fantasy suite invitation. Then tells him she loves him too. By the end of their night together, Lauren is finally confident that she's the one Arie will pick. Finally, Becca has her date with Arie. He admits that his relationship with her is the safest one he has of the 3. And they both let each other know that they have zero doubts when it comes to the other. So, the conversation turns to the future, including the possibility of a long-distance relationship or moving in together. The conversation is very smooth and comfortable. And Becca tells Arie she loves him. He says it back, making Becca the second girl Arie says I love you to. Obviously. She accepts his fantasy suite invitation. Arie and Becca's perfect evening is ruined the next morning, though, when her ex, Ross, shows up to confront Arie. Ross didn't know Becca is on the show until a week earlier and tells Arie he wants to be the one who gets to propose to her, as he considers her the love of his life. Becca agrees to talk with Ross but won't invite him in her room. He professes his love to her, but she's livid when she finds out he went and talked to Arie behind her back. Becca says her piece, and Ross leaves without putting up any more of a fight. Becca apologizes to Arie for the whole situation. He admits it makes him weary, and that he needs time to process everything that happened before the rose ceremony, before making his decision. Arie pulls Kendall aside once again and admits that he has doubts about their relationship because it's not at the point he wants it to be. So, he sends her home and gives the 2 roses to Becca and Lauren. Hollywood lifers, who do you think will be Arie's final 2?
Where the freak's at?